As part of the December content patch for Shadowbane, we are introducing a new system entitled Battlefield Alliances. This system allows guild leadership to tag other nations as allies or enemies. When you encounter members of a tagged nation, they will be explicitly marked as allies or enemies, making it easier to know who to kill and who not to kill. To add an entry to a guild's Battlefield Alliances list, a member of a guild must recommend that nation. This can be done a number of ways. The easiest is to bring up the context menu on a member of that nation, and then click Recommend As. From there, guild leadership can go to the Guild Options menu and bring up the Allies/Enemies interface. Here you will see three tabs: Allies, Enemies, and Recommendations. Going to the Recommendations tab, you will see a list of nations that have been recommended, who made the recommendation, and whether they should become an ally or an enemy. By selecting one of the nations from the list, guild leadership can then use one of the buttons on the bottom of the interface to tag that nation as an ally, as an enemy, or to decline the recommendation and remove them from the list. You will note in the video that the button for Make Ally on the guild The Face Cleavers is not available. This is because on the Vindication Loreplay server, you can only ally yourself with members of the same charter type. Members of your own charter type, or others, can all be your enemies. This exception applies only to the Vindication server. Another point to note is that entries on the Battlefield Alliances system are not reciprocal. For example, the Wolf's Fang Guild might consider the Rangers of Death to be an ally, but the Rangers of Death can label the Wolf's Fang as their enemy. Making a guild your enemy does not automatically make you their enemy. Once guild leadership has labeled a nation as their ally or enemy, a message is sent out on the nation channels of both the guild that made the entry and the nation that has just been tagged. Finally, you will notice that members of tagged nations have the ally or enemy flag under their guild crest. This feature can be toggled on and off through the Settings menu. Also, the individual's name will be shaded red for enemies and green for allies. Note that the name color displayed in the selection window is not the color of their alliance status, but still indicates the difference between your character's level and that of the individual selected. For more information about this system, visit the Chronicle of Strife.